Cellular respiration is a chemical process that uses oxygen to convert chemical energy stored in glucose into ATP. NADH and FADH are both electron carriers. Electron carrier transports electrons, which acts as a source of electricity, which allows the steps to run. Glycolysis occurs in the cytoplasm outside the mitochondria. Glucose converts to pyruvate, which releases energy that can be stored as ATP.
Respiration occurs not in the cytosol of the cell, but rather in organelles called mitochondria, which in some ways can be compared to the chloroplasts of plants. But rather than building glucose molecules, they break glucose molecules down into carbon dioxide and water. The first step of cellular respiration is glycolysis. Glycolysis takes place in a cell's cytosol and produces 2 molecules of pyruvic acid per molecule of glucose. In order to proceed with the process of cellular respiration, the 2 pyruvic acid molecules produced by the division of each glucose molecule must be transported through both mitochondrial membranes into the mitochondrial matrix. The molecules is split into a CO2 molecule and a 2-carbon molecule called an acetyl group. Each acetyl group immediately attaches to a molecule called coenzyme A, forming an acetyl coenzyme A complex, or acetyl-CoA for short. During these reactions, an energetic electron and a hydrogen are transferred to positively charged NAD+ ions, forming 1 energy-carrying NADH molecule per acetyl-CoA. The 2 acetyl-CoA molecules enter a cyclic pathway, known variously as the Krebs cycle, referring to its discoverer Hans Krebs, or the citric acid cycle, named for the first product in the reaction sequence, citric acid. We'll refer to it as the Krebs cycle.
The Krebs cycle takes place inside the mitochondria. Pyruvate converts to an acetyl-CoA, which enters the Krebs cycle. Carbon dioxide and ATP is released as its products. It is involved in the second of 3 major steps every living cell must undergo in order to produce energy. Electron transport occurs in the inner membrane of the mitochondria. As electrons are passed through the chain, hydrogen and oxygen are used to form water. It releases energy that is used to pump hydrogen ions across the membrane. Electron transport chains converts energy from the electrons of NADH and hydrogen and FADH2 into ATP. In the absence of oxygen, fermentation occurs. It extracts energy directly from the pyruvate, which is used in glycolysis. When fermentation occurs in animals, lactic acid is produced, resulting in sweetness. In plants, it produces alcohol, which is often used for drinking.